on, guys? It's your boy Marky Mark, as well as my boy Andrew Roa, and of course behind the camera, Derek and Mana. It's the Respawn crew, and today we are bringing you our top 5 most anticipated games of 2019. Derek, you got any games you're looking for?
You know the game.
I don't.
The game of all games, and the franchise of all franchise. Kingdom Hearts 3.
Mm-hmm. A game you waited 14 years?
14 years.
How old were you 14 years ago?
11.
Damn.
11.
Damn.
Yep.
Okay.
25 now.
Yeah, man, you old.
Alright, starting off my list with my number 5 anticipated game of 2019, Jump Force. Fighting game including some of Shonen Jump's most memorable heroes. You have Goku, Luffy from One Piece, Naruto, Yu-Gi-Oh's in there.
Yep.
Recently announced my boy Deku from My Hero Academia is coming in there. They got Light for some reason from Death Note.
Yeah.
I'm interested to see how he's going to play. So yeah, that looks like anime Smash Bros. Basically.
Yeah. That is also one of my top 5 anticipated games for 2019. Along with what he said, all those characters, and one of my favorite characters and animes of all time, Bleach, is going to be in it as well.
Yep.
Ichigo Kurosaki and I believe Aizen are going to be the 2 playable characters, and Rukia. The gameplay looks good. It looks like the Naruto games. Like, it looks like that kind of gameplay style, which I enjoyed. With the team set of 3v3s, so it looks.
I didn't even know that. Okay.
Yeah, cool. so it looks pretty cool. I'm really excited to play it. The demo's coming out. It's coming out soon.
Yes.
So we'll have more information once we get our hands on it.
Right. It is coming February 15th to PC, PS4, and Xbox One.
Yeah. What about your second most anticipated game?
What was your number 5?
My number 5?
Yeah.
So my number 5 was Fire Emblem.
Okay.
3 Houses. It's going to be the first game to come back to consoles within the Fire Emblem, I guess you can say Fire Emblem series. And
is it like a proper...
So Fire Emblem's storyline is very weird.
Yes.
Marth is like the beginning, and then you get a little bit of Chrome and Lucina stuff, but that's time traveling involved, and then you have Fates coming in. So the storyline may not be exactly it might not be an exact sequel.
Okay.
But it's going to be one of the first Fire Emblems back on console.
What is it right now? Fire Emblem 3, right? Is the most latest?
The
and
most
then, like numbered sequels? Or is there a 4?
The numbered sequels I'm not too sure. Okay. I know the latest Fire Emblem game, the core Fire Emblem game would be Fire Emblem Fates. Okay. Birthright or Conquest, and then you have the 3rd chapter that combines both stories. That's the latest Fire Emblem game in my opinion, but there was a game released afterwards called Fire Emblem Warriors.
Right.
Which is a Muso mode, or a Muso game.
And like Dynasty
Warriors, Samurai Warriors, that kind of game style. It looks really good, and it's out for Switch, and the 3DS only right now.
Okay. So this is going to be like the first game to come only to Switch.
It's going to be the first console Fire Emblem since Fire Emblem was on GameCube.
Gotcha. Okay.
So I'm really excited to see what they're doing, and they're going to let you have a field view. So in Fire Emblem, it's usually like a 2D thing, and then it becomes 3D when it shows the attack. And this one, they're going to actually let you see it from the field. That's
kind of cool.
So yeah, there's going to be some cool
how they're going to
mechanics.
do that on your little... this big of a Switch, but that's cool.
I'm excited. Yeah, I think they'll do it right.
Okay.
Fire Emblem doesn't mess up too much, and that's why they have like 7 characters in Smash.
Yeah, true. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Moving along, my number 4 was Derek's most anticipated game of 2019, Kingdom Hearts 3, coming January 29th to PS4 and Xbox One. As he said, it has been 14 years since we saw a numbered Kingdom Hearts game. I have played Birth by Sleep, as well as one of the DS games, or it could have been Game Boy Advanced. I'm not entirely sure which one it was at this point, but it's the one with the like numbers.
358 and a half.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Was that Switch or not Switch?
358 was DS.
DS, okay. Yeah. So I played that one. Not much to say about Kingdom Hearts other than just because it has been 14 years since we've had a proper numbered entry into the series. I'm just interested to see where the game has gone, where they're, how the gameplay mechanics hold up after all this time. They skipped a whole console generation with the PS3 and Xbox 360. So just seeing that graphical upgrade from, it was only PS2 at the time, right? It wasn't on GameCube.
It was only PlayStation.
Only PS2 at the time. So just seeing that graphical jump from that generation to the current console generation is going to be exciting.
Yeah, definitely agree. My number 4 for most anticipated game is going to be Mortal Kombat 11. I've loved Mortal Kombat since, probably Mortal Kombat 2. Didn't play much of the weirder ones, which was basically all those spin-offs slash 6 through 9 almost. Yeah. Oh, I played 9.
9 was
6 through 8. I played a lot of 10.
Yeah.
Main Cassie, main Takeda. Learned the actual combos. Got into those modes where you actually can kind of see the intricate reasons or details on how characters move. To see them go from that to Injustice 2 and now coming back to Mortal Kombat. Same developers, NetherRealms.
NetherRealms, right. Yep.
I'm super excited to see what they're going to do. And 21 Savage is a sick rapper, and he does the intro for the game. So how, can it even get more badass? And it will. So I'm excited for that game to come out, and I'm excited to pull off some fatalities.
Oh, yeah. We did do a trailer react to the trailer, I want to say, that dropped at the Game Awards. You can check that out over on the channel. So Mortal Kombat 11 coming April 23rd to PC, PS4, Xbox One, and Switch. Yeah. So you can take it on the go with you.
Yeah.
Fighting game on the go. I feel like that's the way to go with it these days. You can just walk up to anybody and be like, you got Mortal Kombat?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah. I mean, esports is becoming big, and I think that kind of gameplay, that couch gameplay, is going to come back.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that. My number 3 is kind of something that goes in the same vein as my number 4, Kingdom Hearts, a game that we haven't seen a proper numbered sequel for in quite some time. Don't have the actual time gap there. But Devil May Cry 5, coming March 5th to PC, PS4, and Xbox One. I'm interested to see what Dante's been up to, what Nero's been up to, and what this new character that we don't know a lot about is going to bring to the table. Devil May Cry is that fancy, stylish hack and slash, would you call it?
Hack and slash beat 'em up.
Beat 'em up, right. So, that crazy sick action, and I have checked out the exclusive Xbox One demo, or beta? Demo, I think, yeah. It looks like more Devil May Cry, which is exactly what I wanted from a Devil May Cry 5.
Yeah. Definitely one of those games that has a great history, but I think you'll be able to jump on with this as some of the bigger characters haven't really been shown yet, right?
Yeah,
Virgil's
exactly.
not in it yet. Or they don't announce Virgil's in it yet.
As far as we know...
Or Trish, or Aldo.
Trish is in some of the trailers, I believe, as well as Lady, I think.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Cool. I didn't know that.
So this game actually does take place right after, if you go all the way back from Devil May Cry 2, right at the end of that one, spoiler alerts, if you haven't played Devil May Cry 2, that game ends, he drives his motorcycle into hell. So this takes place right after that, where if you've seen any of the trailers, he does have weapons that look like, well, it is basically a motorcycle. That's the motorcycle that he took into hell at the end of 2. Very convoluted timeline.
Yeah, that's
very convoluted timeline. So, Luciana, I want to say, was the name of the girl in Devil May Cry 2. So I'm interested to see if they're going to bring her back, since we do have fan favorites such as Lady and Trish.
Yep,
exactly. Speaking of fan favorites, you got your number 3.
Yes, it is also a number 5 in the series.
Yes.
But in my opinion, this series is a staple, almost like Halo, for anybody who played an Xbox in general, you definitely touch your hands on this game series. Gears of War 5, other known as just straight Gears 5.
Oh yeah.
This game is going to be one of the best storyline games for Gears, in my opinion, because they're going to really focus in on Kate Diaz's familial background, and I think, without going into spoilers, that's going to give us a lot more lore and understanding to what are these locusts and how did they come to be and why did they attack, more so than just trying to survive and the Queen wanted to kind of take over, and the history behind that from Gears 3. I think the gameplay they're going to implement is going to keep that Gears style of fluidness, but maybe not the Nasher killing everything in one shot. I think they're going to do a little work on that, but the whole series and everything about this game is going to be amazing.
Yeah,
the graphics went up. Yeah,
that Nasher shotgun, man.
Yeah.
That was popping heads back in the day.
Yeah, non-stop.
So we are also, along with Kate, seeing Marcus's son,
JD Phoenix.
JD, as well as, what was the homeboy's name?
I believe his name was Dell.
Yes, right, Dell, exactly. So they are back.
Old man Marcus is back as well.
Yeah.
He'll
Well,
be.
speaking of old man, JD looks a lot older in the trailer that we've seen. He's shaved his head.
Yeah, he's going for the
facial
Marcus
hair.
look.
Yeah, exactly. He's looking a lot more like a Phoenix than we saw in Gears 4.
Yeah.
I'm definitely interested as well to see where that story goes.
Yeah.
My number 2 is a sequel to a game that I've talked a lot about. I have compared to Ex-Girlfriends. Tom Clancy's The Division 2, dropping March 15th for PC, PS4, and Xbox One. If you guys watch Respawn, you'll know I'm a huge looter shooter, shared world shooter fan. I love the loot, I love the grind. So, full disclosure, I have played the alpha for Division 2. I did sign an NDA that I didn't read properly, so I'm not exactly sure what I can and can't say about it, but I will just tell you that I enjoyed it.
Nice.
And we can leave it at there for now.
How was the recreation of DC? Did it hold up?
So, being from...
As we're from the DC area.
Exactly. As we do live in the Northern Virginia, DC area, the little slice of the map that I did get, I was able to be like, oh, hey, I know this. I know what monument or what statue or what street sign this is supposed to be. So yeah, they, like, as well as
they did New York.
As well as they did New York, they kind of compressed it a little bit, but still made it feel and look like the actual place that they're trying to copy, I guess you could say.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. That's gonna be awesome. Anything DC based, I'm all about.
Yeah,
especially
for sure.
I
love games when they take place in your backyard.
Yeah, you get to really
Or
do a
movies,
side by side.
Or exactly, yeah, for sure.
Definitely.
We already did talk about your number 2, but just reiterate anyway.
No, yeah, I don't want to repeat myself, but my number 2 anticipated game is Jump Force. Like I kind of said before, it's all the anime characters that we watched growing up, and now we can put them against each other and see who ranks the best. The Goku.
And you can make your own characters, I think,
yeah,
right?
you can create your own character as well.
It's gonna be sick.
If you pre-order it, you get some DLC that gives you some custom equipment for your character.
Right.
But I mean, who doesn't want to put Goku versus Naruto or Luffy versus Yugi?
Oh yeah.
Even though that's just unfair because
That's
Yugi
gonna
would
be
win.
interesting.
But he's got trap cards.
One Piece fans would disagree, but
Don't underestimate the power of the face down trap card.
the heart of the cards.
And the heart of the cards. He's got both.
Alright, fair enough. Moving along. My number 1 most anticipated game, another shared world looter shooter. A game that I also did jump into the alpha and signed an NDA for. Anthem, coming February 22nd to PC, PS4, and Xbox One. And because I also didn't read the NDA very well, I will just tell you I've enjoyed what I played. It is that Iron Man feeling. If you've seen any of the trailers or any of the promotional pieces, it's Iron Man with a crew of Iron Men just looting, shooting, and doing looter shooter things.
The way you described it kind of gave me the idea that it's similar to a Mass Effect Andromeda MMORPG.
Yes, since
basically.
it is BioWare
Yeah.
and EA, the gameplay is very similar to Andromeda.
Okay.
You do feel a bit heavier just because you are in that, like, your javelin, your mech suit.
Okay.
So your character feels weighted, and, like, you do still have your boosters. There is a time limit, or they do like they can't overheat, so you do have to cool them down. There are very cool mechanics implemented along with that. Like I said, I didn't read the NDA, but you can look it up online if you are interested. There is plenty of stuff from EA and BioWare themselves that they've released on Anthem, as it is a new IP, which probably is the reason why it makes the top of my list, it being a new IP and all. So my list is basically all sequels except for Jump Force and this one. But this game is just more in my alley. Like, people that live in my alley are playing Anthem. So that is why my most anticipated game of 2019 is Anthem.
Sweet. I couldn't agree with you, like, more with the looter shooter kind of stuff. I think that I might actually pick up Anthem because it is an original
How are you
IP.
feeling for Division 2?
I played the single one, and I have some great, like, memories and clips from that time. I'll probably check it out because it's DC.
It's DC, right? Exactly.
I'm
not too.
I'm hesitant only on the fact that I think it's just going to be Ghost Recon Wildlands, but
fair enough.
The Division 2 is the title of the game.
Yeah, exactly.
And an RPG element thrown a little bit harder. That's the only reason why I didn't put it on my list.
True.
But my number one is actually a sequel, not an IP or a new IP. We talked about it, but we'll repeat it one more time because it's that good. Kingdom Hearts 3 is my most anticipated game. Playing, like, the original 2 and Chain of Memories as the games that I remember the most, that already is enough for me to come back for Kingdom Hearts 3. And with 1.5, 2.8 and all that coming out, they're really prepping you so that anyone and everyone can enjoy this game, and everyone should enjoy this game.
Yeah, definitely.
And we've said everything that is needed to have been said for Kingdom Hearts 3 because it's just amazing.
And Skrillex did the song.
Skrillex just leaked. His song was just leaked, so check that out on YouTube.
So 5 games throughout the whole year. That's kind of a short list. Do you have any honorable mentions?
Yeah, so I just recently started playing Nioh.
Okay.
And Nioh kind of has this Japanese and I guess samurai aesthetic to it, and I really fell in love with that. So I'm really excited for Sekiro.
Okay.
Shadows Die Twice.
Yep.
Yes, the gameplay and the graphics look amazing, and the storyline looks like it's really well written. But the real reason I'm excited for it is if you pre-order it, you get a samurai sword with a stand.
Okay, I didn't know that.
That you can take out, and it's a letter opener.
Okay, that's pretty.
And that's for any pre-orders.
That's a pretty solid.
Yeah.
Pre-order bonus. I don't usually like to pre-order, just because I'm not trying to give anybody my money before I know exactly what I'm getting.
Fair.
But for a samurai sword letter opener, I might pre-order.
Yeah, it's really awesome. It's like this big, and we'll show a picture or something down here. But it is really cool as a pre-order addition to just getting the game.
Okay.
Come on, why not?
One of my honorable mentions would be Halo Infinite. I have been a huge Halo fan ever since the original Xbox, ever since the first Halo. I even played it on PC, actually, before it was. Yeah. We don't have a hard release date for this game just yet. We're actually, we're not actually entirely sure if it is coming to 2019. It could be a launch title for the next console generation, but we'll see. So Halo Infinite is definitely... I'm interested to see if they can bring glory back to the Halo series.
That's a good way to say it. That's a good way to say it.
As it did kind of fall off with
4 and 5.
4 was alright. I enjoyed 4. 5, Halo Guardians, was very disappointing. They brought in the new characters, and I was like, alright, this should be fun.
Yeah.
You have multiple Spartans.
Yeah, Luke Cage.
Yeah. But Master Chief is still there, standing strong, but it didn't deliver, in my opinion, what Halo fans wanted.
Yeah.
So hopefully
you got rid of split screen multiplayer.
Yeah. For a frame rate though, it's worth it sometimes.
Halo,
because they still did give you didn't need to have Xbox Live to play co-op. Yeah. Even though they did get rid of split screen, you could play Halo 5 Guardians co-op online even without an Xbox Live Gold membership. So
that's kind of cool.
that was the compromise there, I guess.
Yeah. I guess. Make both
You
people
guess.
pay 60
Yeah.
bucks.
Yeah, that's true, but it is what it is.
Yeah. No, Halo was one of those games
It
that
is one of those games.
you kind of just have to get no matter
Exactly.
how you feel about it.
Exactly.
If you're a gamer,
Yeah,
you respect it. It's the Tom Brady. It's a Tom Brady of gaming.
True.
Like,
Very true.
it kills it. You respect it. Sometimes you really hate it. It wins a bunch of awards, and then he
Usually really
deflates
hate it.
the plasma
Yeah.
with grenades.
Yep.
So,
You get
lots of
stuck in
stuff
the face with a plasma grenade.
Yep.
Oh man, Halo. Good memories.
I love them, man. LAN parties.
Any other
Hashtag bring LAN parties back.
Oh yeah. Could you imagine, what was it? It's 5v5 now, right?
Yeah, I think so.
So you would need 10 Xboxes.
Yeah, to play.
To play. That's a LAN party.
Yeah, man. LAN party, man.
Yep, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say that's kind of my anticipated game so far. As you know, throughout the year they're gonna start slowly releasing a little
Yeah.
more information and more games coming out.
Exactly.
So
There
this is
definitely are a lot more games coming up.
a very preliminary list.
Check out Respawn. We will be going over them every week. And for this special episode of Most Bestest, Most Anticipated Games of 2019, I'm Marky Mark, Andrew, Derek. We out. Thanks, guys.
Peace.